Alrighty. We are back. And as you can probably tell by the fact that I've got the damage calculator pulled up on screen, no, I didn't do any of the calcs for today's battles. So we're going to start off the stream like that. It's just gotten busy at work, so. Alright, so as a reminder to everyone where we left off last time, we are about to enter Vast Pawnee Canyon, where we will be forced to fight Hapu. And then proceed through the canyon to the lower leveled Totem fight, which is, needless to say, kind of annoying, because we now have to level for 2 different fights and 2 different level caps. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is run one very simple calc. You see this Komodo? We are going to start by running a calc on that. Totem Komodo, level 45, I believe. And having +1 to all stats. For some reason I really thought it was +2, but no. Okay. With all that, it caps at 142 speed, and then, yeah, I think the most problematic scenario would be a timid nature. And for some bizarre reason it's got a mental herb, which as far as I can tell shouldn't do anything in this scenario. Like, mental herb just protects you from stuff like taunt and attract. Yeah, taunt, encore, torment, heal block, or disable. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea why it has that, but I mean, having a useful item is helpful to us. What's its ability? Soundproof. And it has clanging scales, sky uppercut, flash cannon, and protect. And then in this corner, our current strategy for taking this thing on. So, I'm going to double check our Comfey's stats. This assumes level 45 as well. Jolly nature, unfortunately. We do get the TM for Dazzling Gleam coming up here, right? Yeah. Where is it? Now, if we max out our speed investment, we fall slightly short of this thing. Max out our special attack, and that assumes a plus speed nature. If it's not plus speed, we can manage to outspeed it. So that's a tricky thing. Let's see if I can find any information. Can't find any information. I would be a little bit surprised if they actually had timid or jolly, but they could have like hasty or something. Okay, before I forget anything, we are going to go ahead and export that set. And save it in case we need to pull it up again. See, like, it's relatively easy for us to just say, oh, let's go for a Babiri Berry, or, I mean, sorry, two thoughts crossed there. Let's go for a Z move and get the one shot, and hope that it doesn't have a plus speed nature, which... fair is fair. I don't think it does. But I'd really prefer not to find out in the middle of a battle. The trouble with this strategy is that it has Protect in its moveset. Which means it's very possible for us to fire that into a Protect. Hang on. Okay, it's telling me that I'm running this wrong. Fairy and Z. There we go. With a Protect, we knock it down to that range, which at least puts it in range for the 2-hit KO from the following turn. Oh, there's just an option for +1 all stats. I've been doing this manually the whole time. Yeah, and it looks like that doesn't even quite guarantee, because by turn 2 it'll be a spread move. Oh, that nature is so annoying. Okay, we're going to look at a couple other possibilities real quick. Klefki, what about you? At level 45... We're taking at most half damage. Or... yeah, we at least can't be one-shot by this thing. The downside being... oh, hold up. I have to take into account our unfortunate minus defense nature. Seriously? There is a chance for it to one-shot Klefki with a crit. My stream is broken? How so? Can you hear me alright? Can you see me? Because it is supposed to be... it kept replaying the same 10 seconds. I don't know why that would be. Is it normal now? Okay, I'm back to normal. That's good to know. Oh my, that's bizarre. Well, anyway, we're trying to work out how to deal with Totem Pokémon. Unfortunately, it looks like the only way to pull that off is to dodge a crit. I want to check something. Are there any of my other Pokemon that can learn Dazzling Gleam? Trouble is, I don't know if any of my non-fairy types can learn Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. See, if Klefki was safe from one move, this would actually be pretty straightforward, even with the tricky matchup. We just fire a wide lens boosted Thunder Wave to deal with the speed issues, sack something, get a safe switch, but without that, this starts getting really risky. You know what? I'm going to make myself miserable here, but I just want to test something. Oh wait, that is 31, but... Yeah, if we still had Rabombi, we would have this match won without a thought. Oh... Am I really going to manage to lose this run because I got our bee killed? Let's see what other options we have. It's the big challenge. Seems to be speed control. This isn't that easy to narrate, so I'm sorry if I'm silent most of the time. Okay, all of that... I need to double check what Clinging Scales does, because if it does what I think it does, then it's a problem. Okay, never mind. It lowers the user's defense by one stage. Luckily, the math here is of the more straightforward variety, since it's basically doing the calcs for us. The big issue is that we're trying to find a strategy that deals with Totem Pokémon without risking our Pokemon to a critical hit. Because if we need a Pokemon to do something and it dies to a critical hit, then that puts our whole strategy in jeopardy. So, with Charge-a-Bug, we could go ahead and switch the defensive investment over to special defense. And it looks like that does protect Charge-a-Bug from going down to a crit, while we have Violite. The unfortunate thing being, that means we can't hold a wide lens. And if we can't hold a wide lens, that makes it that means we have to deal with either the 5% chance for String Shot to miss or the 5% chance for Thunder Wave to miss. Either way, it's not a good scenario. Still, if we... I guess I'll put the remainder into defense. if we manage to get off at least one form of speed control, that should make things a lot safer with Totem Pokémon. Especially if we let one of our Pokemon go down to get us a safe switch in to something else for some chip damage. Before having whatever else we send in also go down. So that would be a 2 to 3 potential death scenario. So here's what I'm thinking at the moment for Totem Pokémon. I'm trying to emphasize Pokemon that we wouldn't be using. Oh jeez. Accidentally closed PK Hex. What I'm thinking is a potential my strategy is hedging our bets. That's it. That's the only strategy I'm seeing that we can pull off without the presence of hang on. I just thought of something. Real quick, is Frost Breath... I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, can Love Disc... No, Love Disc can't learn Frost Breath. But yes, this music is very soothing, and I don't have the most dynamic voice. So... I can understand potentially snoozing here. Huh. Okay, hold up. I need to do some looking at Love Disc. Specifically, the level up moveset. Because I did just notice something in Love Disc's move pool that would help us out significantly here. Do you get anything else useful, Love Disc? Because what I noticed is that our Love Disc still has Lucky Gem. Wait, does it still have Draining Kiss? I didn't actually pay attention to its other moves. Okay, it does still have Draining Kiss. Hold up, we've got some potential here. Okay, so I'm seeing like 3 useful moves that Love Disc could pull off if it's fast enough, or if it survives one hit. So I guess we'll break out the damage calculator and see how fast we can make our Love Disc. Save that moveset for later. Okay, level 45 Love Disc. 23, 13, 11, 17, 9, 25. Now what happens if we max out speed? Okay, so that's definitely not enough speed. So that's that idea kind of out the window. So even with a neutral speed nature, we're not outrunning. I really doubt they gave this thing a minus speed nature. mean, I suppose we could do the alternative approach. Nah. I don't think this is a good idea. For some reason, PK Hex keeps glitching, and I don't know if it's something that I'm doing or if it's an internal problem. See, my idea was to have it use Lucky Chant on turn 1 and then go down. And we could still attempt that, it's just we'd have to it's just there's a good chance that Love Disc dies in that case. Anyone else on our team learn Lucky Chant as a level up option? We don't have a Floette. And the rest are by breeding. So that's a no. I mean, Corsola does, but Corsola has an awful matchup into this. So at the moment, here's what's sounding like the best strategy available to us to me. We lead with Eviolite Charge-a-Bug, retrained as a special defender. Fire off a String Shot. Or a Thunder Wave. I think in this battle, a Thunder Wave would actually be better. Let's see. Hold up a sec. No wonder it was getting so warm in here. I did not have the fan. Oh, we got Rogue Port theme while I was gone. So, leading Charge-a-Bug with Thunder Wave, we can try to shut down this thing's speed boosts, bring it down to a more manageable level. Of course, there is a 5% chance for that to miss. If that does miss, then we switch out to something sacrificial in order to bring in Klefki safely. Actually, we've got a really good sacrificial Pokemon in Wimpod, since if it somehow manages to survive a move, it can... it will switch out on its own using its Wimp Out ability. Then, so if that succeeds, then we can bring in something to do a small amount of chip damage before having Pajama come in with a Z-boosted Fairy-type move. That's pretty doable. Otherwise, we have to go into Klefki, who is safe from anything except the potential either plus attack nature, well, anything except the potential crit Sky Uppercut. to fire off a priority Thunder Wave. Let's see, I'm going to set the nature to Hasty. So yeah, a crit Sky Uppercut would have a 75% chance to kill Klefki, but we would get off a Thunder Wave before that happened. If a Wide Lens boosted there, then that's a guaranteed connect. We just have to risk Klefki's life. Alright, see you later, Valkyr, and I cannot promise that I won't kill off the entire team while I'm gone. Because, frankly, there's a high chance of that right now. We don't have a good option here because I got our good option for this fight killed. Oh. Still, between those two, I think there's like a 4.7% chance for a basic move to crit in this generation. Without any boost to that. Okay, so Gen 2... probability. So in Gen 7 and on, 1 in 24 chance to crit a move without any boost to your critical hit ratio. So, first turn, we have a 5% chance to miss Thunder Wave. Failing that, when Klefki comes in, we have slightly less than a 5% chance to get crit by Sky Uppercut. Oh, this is fun. Oh, except I just realized the issue with that strategy. You know what the... Oh, wait. No, I'm just going crazy. I keep thinking that instead of Clanging Scales, this is Clangorous Soul Blaze. So Clangorous Soul Blaze is terrifying. It gives an Omni boost, but it's a Z move, so there's that. So we don't have to worry about that. I keep thinking that this dragon type move is going to give it another Omni boost, which would be just insane. So yeah, turn 1, set up, attempt to paralyze. Failing that, 2 turns later, we can get Klefki in by either sacrificing Wimpod or getting the Wimp out switch. And we fire off a Wide Lens boosted Thunder Wave. Now, if we get lucky in that scenario, we could consider a couple other things. But the main thing would be to just get enough chip damage that when Comfey comes in, it can take out the Como-O with a Z move. Of course, that depends on it not getting crit by Flash Cannon. So there's a lot of risk involved in this. Is Babiri Berry the one that cuts back steel type moves? Yes, it is. Okay, so if we didn't go for that and instead went for a Babiri Berry, that means we would need to get this thing down to about half health before we could deal with it. Which would probably involve a couple extra sacks. How is it that you keep coming up? One sec. Oh, except, hold up. If we do that, if we go about it this way, then, like, assuming we get off the speed drop, then we can bring in Love Disc to set up Lucky Chant. And if the thing gets paralyzed, we can also have Love Disc do some chip with Draining Kiss. Now, the odds of the chip are pretty low. But, assuming we can get off paralysis, then we have a couple of Pokemon that should be able to reliably deal some solid chip damage. So, at the moment, the team... Ah, crap. Somehow managed to miss a trash can that was approximately 5 inches from my hand. Okay, so let's see. Right now, I'm thinking Comfey at Fairy Z Crystal. So that would protect us from being crit to death by Flash Cannon. And I'm not too worried about the Hakoma-O, because that shouldn't be able to do enough damage to us. Sorry, there's a turn order that's going through my head and I can't quite express it. Basically, best case scenario, we outspeed and use a Z move into Kommo-O. Worst case scenario, we use the Z move into Kommo-O's Protect as Hakoma-O hits us with Sky Uppercut, or sets up using a Totemize or Work Up. And then the next turn, Hakoma-O could technically outspeed and hit us if it used Work Up, but we would still outspeed the Kommo-O and finish it off with Dazzling Gleam. So, Comfey at Z Fairy, what's it called? Klefki. With a wide lens. And Thunder Wave. Charge-a-Bug. With a Violite. And Thunder Wave. And then our 3 Pokemon that I'm considering for potential sacrifices and backups to the existing team are Wimpod, to potentially get a safe switch, Love Disc. With Lucky Chant. And finally, what I'm thinking of right now is Fletchling. The reason I'm thinking Fletchling is because Acrobatics should be able to do a lot to Como, especially if we can outspeed, and it's used clanging scales once or twice. Okay. I think this strategy has not a guarantee, because I don't think we can pull off a guarantee right now. But I think that it would take a lot of things going very specifically wrong for this to not work. So, let's leave those plans as they are for the moment. And let's now turn our attention to the Hapu fight. Where are you, Hapu? So I'm going to take a second and put all of Hapu's Pokemon in here. Alolan Trio, 47. Straight up offense. Serious nature on all her Pokemon. And I'm kind of assuming Tangling Hair? No, Sandveil. Okay. No item. Ironhead, Earthquake, and Storm, Rock Slide. Okay, we got that. Next thing, Gastrodon. Level. Wait a sec. I was looking at the wrong Hapu fight. Okay, real quick. We gotta back up, fix something. Ironhead and Earthquake and Sandstorm are correct, but this one has Sucker Punch. Gastrodon, level 47. fully defensively trained, and with max investment in HP and physical defense. Serious and Hardy are both neutral natures. Ability. Sticky Hole. Moves. Muddy Water. Mud Bomb. Recover. Sorry, this is kind of slow. I don't have a better way to put this in at the moment. Flygon. 47. Oh yeah, it's a special attacker. For some reason. And it is carrying Earth Power and Dragon Breath. Obviously, since it has a Flygon. It's a Flygon, it has Levitate. And then Mudsdale. Level 48. Release. Stamina. And what are its IVs? All physical. And physical attack and defense. Okay. Now, first things first, let's see. Oh wait, I have to put moves in. Heavy Slam. Earthquake. Double Kick and counter. Okay, now let's see if my strat works. So, opening with a Alolan Dugtrio. Versus Pom-Pom or Ikorio at the same level. And the reason I'm looking at Oricorio is because we really don't have a great way of setting up on this thing unless we nerf its defense, or its offense. And Oricorio has Feather Dance. So, gonna put this back where it came from. Alright. Oricorio. What are your stats? And your nature is lax. And item would presumably be leftovers. Now the big positive here is that we can safely get this thing to -6 pretty quickly and easily. Actually, you know what? Not leftovers. Where do we get a zoom lens in this game? Hold up. Sun and Moon. It says it's here. Dimensional Research Lab. Where the crap is that? Places of Interest, Dimensional Research Lab. And I would need to put Pokemon in the battle box. Okay, I think we can do that. So the reason I'm looking at zoom lens is that it gives a 20% boost to accuracy. Which is important because Dugtrio here has the Sandveil ability. If it sets up Sandstorm before we... Well, if it sets up Sandstorm and starts getting lucky... Okay, I gotta check something. 4/5, well, okay. 3277 divided by 4096 times 1.2. Okay, so that would, after Sandveil, that would bring the accuracy of Zoom Lens boosted Feather Dance back up to 96%. Although I suppose there's a chance that Feather Dance just can't miss. Feather Dance. Okay, it's just 100% accuracy, it's not guaranteed hit. So yes, we do want the zoom lens. To boost the odds of our Feather Dance hitting once it's set up. Oh geez, too many tabs. Zoom Lens boosts the odds of our Feather Dance hitting. Because it does outspeed us. It has a higher base speed and a higher IV in the same speed investment. So yes, it definitely outspeeds us. Now there's actually a plus to it outspeeding us. Because we're going to have to use Roost from time to time to heal up, and the fact that it outspeeds us means we have no risk of being hit by Earthquake. Okay, and a crit does about 43% damage at max. Cool. So we can pretty easily stall this thing out of all of its Sucker Punch, which will be helpful. Welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Feather Dance and Roost. Welcome to the stream, Be Marching. Putting together a bit of a crowd, I see. Okay. So that should be a perfectly safe setup. Well, not perfectly safe. We could miss all of our Feather Dances until it gets to have too few Iron Heads for us to deal with. But with sufficiently low attack, we should be able to safely bring in Trumbeak to start getting set up. So now let's take a look at our Trumbeak. And while I'm thinking about it, we're going to take a second to figure out what speed stats we have to outrun. So there's 143, Gastrodon is slow, Mudsdale is slow. Okay, back to you. What nature rash? Okay. Real quick, what does a critical hit Iron Head do? Less than 100%, but if we've got Sandstorm up... Okay, even if we got Sandstorm. Well, if we've got Sandstorm up, that could become a problem. Could mitigate that a bit by burning the Doug Trio as well. It's just that that would make things a lot slower. And I don't have information about whether Hapu uses items because for some reason they just didn't bother including that with any of the information on this generation. Okay. How many PP does Ironhead have? Because that's part of the limiting factor. Okay, it has 15. That's better than 10. So we don't want Dugtrio to run out of moves to target us with until... Oh, wait. I forgot the other portion of my idea. Hang on. My sticky note just got blown off my desk. Yes, I am keeping track of all of this on sticky notes. Really? There's no button to hit that says it's, been hit by soak. Okay, so if we change... Wait, why the crud did that suddenly make its type... Okay, something just broke there. Okay, we're going to switch this up because something broke just now. Okay, there we go. That was so strange. Okay, anyway. If we hit the Dugtrio with Soak before going into Trumbeak, that pretty thoroughly nerfs it. At that point, it doesn't have any stab moves. Now, let's talk about speed. So the Flygon hits 143. How fast do we have to be for +1 speed to get us past 143? So 156 speed IVs or EVs will get us there, and we currently have 160, so we won't touch that. Pair that with max attack EVs, and we'll put the rest into HP. Yeah. Okay, so at that point, what does it take for us to one-shot See, I'm kind of... Okay, so it takes +3 attack to guarantee the kill on Flygon. What does it take for Mudsdale? So we can't guarantee the kill on Mudsdale. See, that makes this tricky. because this is a pretty safe strategy. Until we remove the Eviolite for Flanium Z. There is the alternative, though, of using Bullet Seed. Keeping Eviolite around. Trouble is, I don't think it can figure out how to calculate in stamina. It would be halfway between that. That's not a safe strat. This is tricky. And this is making me question whether I even want to go this route. Wait a second, I was going to say, what if we set up spikes with something, but the only things we have that can set up spikes are not... Oh, wait. Except that thing is too slow and... Yeah, we don't have any good options for this match for setting up spikes. Anything that we use that can set up spikes or stealth rock would die in the process. And both of the Pokemon, two of those Pokemon are very critical teammates, and one of them wouldn't survive long enough to set up the spikes at all. Okay. The thing is here, Oh my gosh, I kinda hate this scenario. Okay, let me break down what we're looking at numbers-wise. So, if we get Trumbeak to +6 attack, +6 defense using Bulk Up, which should be pretty doable against a heavily nerfed Dugtrio, at that point, we have a 25% chance to one-shot. Wait. This kind of depends on when this thing comes out. If I'm at level 49, it doesn't do that much. Okay, well that eliminates one of the possibilities. See, the best we can pull off against the heavily nerfed Dugtrio is this. Max damage, we have a 25% chance to the one-shot, to get the one-shot. And if we don't get the one-shot, it will probably use counter and kill Cutoff. Now that would give us the safe switch in with something else that outspeeds this thing, which isn't hard, to then one-shot it, say with a water type or grass type Z move. I should double check the Gastrodon as well, I haven't even looked. Okay, but the positive here is that even a crit from Muddy Water doesn't kill us, and we would have the chance to recover using Roost, and stall until it fails to... stall until it misses or something. We don't even have to worry about accuracy drops from Muddy Water, so... while we can't guarantee the kill on Gastrodon, we're pretty solidly set up against it, and it can't really threaten us. It's not like we have any poison types that could drop poison or toxic spikes. Well, actually we do, but we couldn't get it in safely. You know what? I think this is worth the attempt. Oh, what does occur to me? Our maximum damage with Flame Charge without a crit is 73, which is more than half of our hit points. Yeah, even if we fiddle with our stats like that. You know what? It risks one Pokemon in our party, even if that is Cutoff. That's not one of the Pokemon that I would expect us to take to the Elite Four. So I think this is the right call. Okay, we're going with this. So I'm going to make some quick EV adjustments. On a few of our teammates. All of the teammates I'm messing with are level 43 or below, so we would definitely have the room we need to make these adjustments. Level. Okay. So I'm just going one Pokemon at a time, making sure that everyone has the EVs that they will need to do the things we need them to do. One more. Okay, so I have adjusted the stats on Comfey, Klefki, Chargebug, Wimpod, Lovedisc, Fletchling. I don't think Oricorio needs any stat adjustments. Yeah, I did all of my calcs with Oricorio's current stats, which is for the best because Oricorio probably doesn't have the leveling space needed to fully Oh wait, yes it would for level 48. But it doesn't matter, I already did the calcs without that. So we've got Oricorio. I've adjusted Pyukyu Mewtwo. I have not adjusted cutoff. I've adjusted cutoff. I don't think we'll need anyone else to have their stats swapped up. Because worst case scenario, cutoff leaves Mudsdale in healing range, and then Swim Shorts comes in to finish it off. And Swim Shorts is already speed tied even without being at the same level as Mudsdale, so Swim Shorts will be able to clear it. Okay. Couple more things I gotta take care of. Where is my pink nectar? Okay, we got our pink nectar, our red nectar, and our yellow nectar. And then berries, we unlocked some of those. Last time. And I have to double check which berries we unlocked because there were a lot of them. Okay, Salic. Trying to order them in a way that I can actually make sense of this. Salic. No Chople, so we need to add Chople. Chillin'. We've got that. Colbur, we've got that. Shuka. We have that. I don't think we have Chardy. We do not have Chardy. Aka. We have Pattaya. Nope. Yachi we have. Pasho we have. Wakan. Rosalie. Babiri. We have Hayapa. We don't. Do we have Haban? As y'all can tell, there's a reason that I try to not do these sections of the Nuzlocke on stream, because they are pretty frickin' boring. Okay, I left off at Haban, which we have. Do we have Koba? We do not. Rindo. Kasib. We have Kebia. We do not. Tanga. We do. Lechi. don't. Okay, that's it for that area. I think there was one more. Ah, yes, Ganlon. Alright, we got all of that. And as a final thing, where... I'll refill our rare candies. Okay. Folks, after approximately an hour and a half of this stream, we are finally ready to play Pokemon. Give me just 1 sec to get the game opened up. And to hide that. Okay, I believe that we've got everything except the zoom lens, which we're going to need to go and get in-game. The way we're going to do that is by warping back to Hiahia City and Akala Island. And we're going to put something in our battle box. I believe that's our battle box, so in that case, now if we head to... Wait, is this the dimensional? This is the dimensional research lab. Okay, hang on. Apparently that was not the battle box. Right. I don't suppose it's you. No, okay. One sec. Battle box. Ah, here we are. Battle box. Same Pokemon can be registered to multiple teams. Hang on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon only. Okay, well, that's unhelpful. Okay, I really thought that we were going to be able to get a hold of that, but oh well. We'll just have to deal with only having... Welcome to the stream, Lastborn. We have been doing... a lot of planning, so you have missed exactly nothing as far as gameplay goes. Okay, let's get our team together for Hapu. So, first things first with Hapu. Oricorio we want. So let's see. Skort we want. Cutoff we want. Bermuda we want. And we want swim shorts. You know what? I actually think that these 6 should be pretty well equipped to handle this team. Yeah. Now, who had the Eviolite? So let's see, we've got 5 Pokemon in here just for the purpose of dealing with the team. And we have 1 Pokemon in here for killing off if we need a safe switch at some point because something goes dreadfully wrong. So, starting off with these 6. Let's first break out the yellow nectar. Actually, let's break out the red nectar. Why did I go this way around? And a bunch of rare candies. See, I would kind of love to have Feather Dance in the moveset, but we can't afford it. I'm only going to raise these 2 up to 45. The reasoning being they might be helpful getting to the next trial after this. And I kind of want them to be usable. Wide lens. Let's double check everyone's items. Water MZ, leftovers. Leftovers, a Violite, wide lens, good. I think we're ready for the Hapu fight. Except for one thing that I almost forgot. Hold up. Some moveset stuff. We need Flame Charge and Bulk Up. Wait. I could have sworn it could learn Bulk Up. Oh, that really sucks because that means we have to make use of Work Up. Unless it can learn Swords Dance? Okay, it can learn Swords Dance. That might actually be beneficial. You know what else I just realized? There's no reason whatsoever for us to be using Drill Peck over Return here. Because Cutoff definitely has high enough friendship. Yeah, Cutoff definitely has high enough friendship for maxed out Return, which will do more damage in every case. So let's just make this a basically completely safe battle. We have to deal with the fact that the trio can that we won't have a bunch of defense boosts, which will probably increase how often we need to heal, but even then we should be completely safe. Okay, let's look at the rest of the movesets. So, Squirt has Feather Dance and Roost. That is all we really needed to know there. Return, Swords Dance, Roost, Flame Charge, exactly what we need. Recover, Toxic, Soak, and Pain Split. Soak is the only important one there, and we've got it. That one doesn't matter. Scald is really the only important one here. We should probably actually replace Hidden Power with Protect there. And we've got Woodhammer there. Okay. Let's go take on Hapu. Luckily, I remembered that that dude was right there in a place where he could easily catch us spinning. Or while spinning. Okay. Getting Hapu pulled up on my other screen. We are leading with... You know what? Actually... There's one thing here. We should probably be leading with Bermuda. Okay, first things first, we use Soak on a Alolan Dugtrio. As long as we connect through Sandstorm, we'll be fine here. Okay, we connected through Sandstorm. Unfortunately, that still won't make it be buffeted by Sandstorm itself, but that's fine. Now, it should be going for either Earthquake or Sucker Punch, most likely Earthquake. Okay, we got that one. Feather Dance. And like I said, we've got a wide lens to boost our accuracy even through Sandvale, which is Dugtrio's ability here. Feather Dance. Yeah, it should keep going for Sucker Punch for the most part. Feather Dance number 3. And to play it safe, we're going to Roost up. That was Sucker Punch number 4. Okay, and now on Sucker Punch number 5, presumably, we switch into Cutoff. We're going to start by using a Flame Charge. Actually, probably 2. Because we need to outspeed. And we aren't doing enough damage regardless to kill this thing. And that's why I'm going for these Roosts. We have to dodge some crits here. There is a chance that we lose this whole thing to some flinches and unlucky crits. Yes, okay, we got off a Roost. One more Flame Charge. And I think Keen Eye ignores the evasion boosts from Sandvale. So we shouldn't actually have anything to worry about as far as that goes. Okay, we now outspeed. Yeah, after a second there I realized that there was always a chance that we could get flinched to death by Ironhead, which would have been bad. Two Sword Stances. We're going to be roosting every other turn. I don't feel like taking any risks with crits at this point. And we have to deal with Sandstorm chips, so... While we're on nothing even remotely resembling the subject, it always seemed weird to me that Drill Peck doesn't have a high critical hit ratio. Like, it just seems like such a... It seems like such a typical move for having a high crit ratio. Okay, so we're going to spam Roost until Sandstorm wears off. And then we're going to use Roost one more time to maximize our health while this thing sets up Sandstorm again. There shouldn't be any risk at this point because even a critical hit from Iron Head only does about half since this thing became a water... since we turned this thing into a water type. Okay, so I think this should be the last turn of Sandstorm. Actually, we're not going to go for another Roost because I think Sandstorm Chip is doing more damage than Iron Head, which I'm amazed Iron Head hasn't flinched at least once so far. Okay. We dealt with the Dugtrio. Dealt with the Gastrodon. We'll deal with the Flygon. And because I realized at the last second that we had a stronger move than Drill Peck, this should be a completely safe one-shot on Mudsdale. There we go. Almost 2 hours of planning went into making that sweep happen, and I still realized like 6 potential problems with it after we got into the battle. Alright, Lily, I'll be back in a bit. Now we get to the tricky bit. We have to put together a team for getting to the next trial without using any of the Pokemon that we just severely overleveled. That said, I think oh, who is the easiest to potentially lose? Trouble is that I do actually see small amounts of potential in basically everything on this team. You know what? You are extremely weak. Nothing against Pancham, but we have a stronger fighting type for this situation if we need it. Alright, so we'll be using these 6 to get to the trial. I'm going to pass out some rare candies to get people to level 44. And a couple other quick changes. We are going to put Energy Ball on Pajama Shorts for now, instead of Grass Knot, because it's reliable damage rather than variable damage. And we're going to put Hidden Power back. Do we want to put Hidden Power back on Swim Shorts? You know what? Yeah, we will. We're going to lead with Lounge Shorts and Cargo. Yeah, we're gonna lead with Lounge Shorts and Swim Shorts for now, because I don't really plan on using either of them in the trial. We are going to take things very slowly and carefully. Through the canyon. Because I want to avoid any trainers that it is possible to avoid. So... as soon as we enter here, speed up goes off permanently. We do not put it back on while we are in the cave here. Now, we cleared Hapu in the first cave. Looks like this guy has a Torkoal and an Arcanine. I don't know why I'm putting on speed up. I just told myself that I wouldn't do that while we're in here. Luckily, Pure Fire isn't an issue for us. Even with Drought... Now, this thing does have Body Slam, so to prevent it from paralyzing us, we're just gonna Z-move into it. I also just realized that there is another Pokemon that we had in the box. Another one of our main Pokemon. We could have also brought Hiking with us. Has extreme speed, but is not doing enough to threaten. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, for a second there I thought that was doing actually more than I expected, given it's in the sun. Unfortunately, it really looks like we're going to be forced to fight a lot of these trainers. Why do I keep setting it to speed up? It's muscle memory. Weirdly enough, I think this might be the actual farthest I've ever made it into a Pokemon game without having the TM for Dig. Is Dig a TM in this generation? I'm starting to question. And yes, I did notice my mistake there. We're just not going to talk about it, alright? Okay, we cleared the first cave. Okay, these guys might actually be a problem for this one, so I'm just gonna do a quick little switcheroo. Swing shorts should be fine, it's very bulky. I should really be rappelling through this. That's what I should be doing. Especially because I'm pretty sure there... Well, at least in the cave there isn't any encounters. Carbink can be encountered here. If we hadn't gotten Carbink elsewhere, we could have gotten one here. And I suppose it is technically possible to get Carbink to SOS call Sableye. That could be a good way to get an encounter. So otherwise, what are our options? In the grass, there is a chance to encounter Murkrow, which is a legal encounter. Or Jangmo-O, which is a legal and absolutely terrible encounter. Let's see, let's actually take a look at all of our options real quick. So, if we get... So, right now it's Sableye, Carbink... not Carbink. Sableye, Murkrow, Jangmo-O... Really looks like that might be it. Okay, this isn't even a hard call. We're going for Sableye. As much fun as Murkrow is, and as much as it would be nice to have another fast attacker, I think a Ghost and Dark type would be more useful for us. That's a lot of immunities, even if Sableye is a pretty awful Pokemon. Unfortunately, there's no chance of getting it with Prankster since that's a hidden ability. Oh, do we want this? Do we want to go this route? The thing is, we only have one ghost type at the moment because we lost Drawstring. Every good aspect of Sableye is either an egg move or its hidden ability, I swear. Let's see, it's all that. Okay, that's Sableye, and then that is Murkrow. So if we take a look here, positives about Sableye. It's typing. It is only weak to fairy type moves, which is a weakness we're pretty well prepared to work around, having both a good steel type and a good fire type on our team. Also, it has a somewhat decent support moveset, and against the correct opponent, it could set up with Calm Mind or throw around Taunt. Has a variety of tricks up its sleeve. Actually, having a decent Pokemon that can use Will-O-Wisp is very tempting. Unfortunately, Recover is an egg move, Moonlight is an egg move, Nasty Plot is an egg move, Sucker Punch is an egg move. Knockoff is a move tutor attack from the next game, as are all of the options right here. It's just a tricky one to make work in several ways. And it has a 50% chance of having the ability Stall. However, thanks to its typing, those are the stats for its Mega, ignore those. It can occasionally take hits, and it has a good number of resistances to work with. Immunity to normal and fighting, resist poison, immune to psychic. Oh, never mind. It has a good number of immunities, but almost no resistances. On the other hand, Murkrow here. Couple of resistances, couple of immunities, a lot more weaknesses, and surprisingly, more frail than Sableye. However, it does get a pretty good moveset. Though not much in the way of flying type moves, unfortunately, since they decided that no, it doesn't get acrobatics for whatever reason. But it is fast. You know what? I am going to put off this decision until the time comes that we actually need one of these Pokemon. And that time might come pretty quick, depending on how long or how much trouble it is to get through this canyon. But for the moment, I think we are just going to max repel our way through everything here. Unfortunately, that means that we're going to want a level 45 Pokemon in the lead. Well, not really all that unfortunate, but... Okay, we cleared the first cave without having to do too many battles. We will need to do that again once we've cleared our way to the to the trial. Looks like in this area we have to keep an eye out for someone with a Persian and a Haunch Crow. I'm guessing had we gone along that other trail, we would have run into them. And there is someone... Huh. I don't know how we managed to make it... Oh, wait. I haven't scrolled all the way up, maybe? Okay, no. Inside... Main area, inside. Next we got to top. So hypothetically, there were like a bunch of train. Maybe there are multiple sections to top. That would be my guess. I'm also kind of trying to commit this all to memory because I'm stupid. Veteran Lin. Okay, this thing only has offensive moves. We can take advantage of that with Sucker Punch, which might be enough for the KO, but we are reasonably specially bulky. No crit, please. Okay, this thing has Spore, Moonblast, Giga Drain, and Ingrain. I'm going to yawn it. I'm going to play this safe. We should be able to take any of its moves once. Even a crit. Starmie should hit harder than this thing, I believe. Okay, it's about to fall asleep. We can use this to get something in safely for dealing with the Talonflame in the back. Now, who do we want that to be? Probably Cargo. So it's guaranteed to stay asleep this turn. I'm not sure if we'll outspeed. Like, we can definitely finish this thing off. Okay, we didn't outspeed, but it stayed asleep. Fargo can take a good number of physical hits. And we can stall with Protect to regain HP with leftovers. We're not going to do this long term, though. I'm only going to go for 1 Iron Defense, and then we'll go for Sludge Bomb. I think we should be pretty safe if we keep stalling with Protect to gain as much HP back as we can. The thing is, it keeps giving me the option to use a ride Pokemon to go around, or go along a path where there is a trainer that I have to battle. And somehow I keep ignoring that fact. Now, if this Sludge Bomb poisons, I think that's a KO. Otherwise, I don't think it's quite enough. Oh. Okay, I was wrong on my damage gauging. Okay, now let's heal up the team that I very nearly led into disaster. Okay. Before we do anything else, I didn't really look around out here. And there is a path, a bridge, leading over this way. I'm also going to search through the items here. Hold up. Just to see if there are any important items that I'm not aware of. Okay, we got the ground EMZ. Below Ace Trainer Junko. And there are some islands toward the end where we can find TM35, which is Flamethrower. That's definitely something we want. TM2 is also here somewhere. It's Dragon Claw. Okay, so Ace Trainer Junko is on 2F. Okay, wait, I see it. She's gonna freak out, isn't she? Okay, I know I said that I wouldn't speed up, but I kinda need to speed this up. Okay. Now we do need to back up here because what I realized is that the place... The trainer who... So there's a trainer somewhere around here. Who I'm guessing is this girl. Yeah, because there are only 2 other trainers in this cave. So the passage right here is what we need to go through to get to the area with Dazzling Gleam. Yes! Okay. That is obviously very important. Okay. So we did main area, inside, top, 2nd floor. Then we were back to top, then 2nd floor deep, it looks like. Looks like that's where we are. And if that's the case, then there shouldn't be any trainers around here. I'll be honest, I kind of miss the classic rock pushing puzzles in the earlier Pokemon games. It looks like this is part of top. I'm gonna go back down while I look at... Oh, okay, so that was 3F, then 2F deep. Or, no, 2F... Hang on, I'm so confused by what it's showing here, but... Okay, that area is 3F. Climb the ladder, and it looks like that scientist guy has a muck and a magnezone. That was tricky. I wasn't sure I was going to get through there. Okay, so now we're back to top, and it keeps zooming in on her. I'm guessing she is punk girl Anna. Okay, so on the off chance that we accidentally bump into her, I think we want to be leading cycling. Okay, that worked. No, it didn't. I can't get through here. Dang it. There's no way past her. So it is boosting its power gem. We should be a safe 2-hit KO. I was thinking at least 3 hits. And it would take multiple crits for it to break through us, even with boosted attack. We're quite bulky and we resist its only special damaging move, which is not even stab. Now this thing could potentially go for Draining Kiss. But it's just going for Wing Attack, thank you. Or not Draining Kiss, Swagger. I'm going for Draining Kiss. Oh, thank you for saying bless you. It's been a minute since I sneezed. I'm assuming you said it then and I just didn't notice in time. Look, both of my brain cells are firing at top speeds to try and get through this without getting someone on the team killed. Hold up, can I refuse to get into this battle, please? Oh wait, is this a battle? Okay, no battle. Just getting handed the Z crystal for fairy moves. While I'm thinking about it, we are going to go and grab the TM for Dazzling Gleam and teach that to Pajama. So now Pajama actually has a viable stab move, and we'll drop Natural Gift for it, because I really don't see us managing to make any good use of Natural Gift. Oh no, he comes farther this way than I thought. I thought he was just going to do a little back and forth thing. Okay, that guy had a Panguro. Next is Black Belt Earl. We could have a Poliwrath. Oh, now we have to just walk on a tree. Got it. Understood. There he is. There he is. Also, I'm leading the wrong Pokemon for repelling through this. pretty sure that I am still using repels. I am. I don't know the way through this canyon, which makes this especially dangerous. I think I just need to be making my way towards the back, and as far as I can tell, there are no other items that I need to worry about for getting there. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, my heart. My blood pressure is so high right now. Rare candy. Okay, so there was one other item. So unfortunately, I'm guessing that I have to get past this person and next person. So under tree seems to be this area. Maybe not. I guess that area was technically connected to there, so... Okay. Ace Trainer Hiroshi is the guy right in front of me. He's carrying an Absol and a Lapras. We are going to lead with cycling. I'm just going to... Yeah, there's the trial gate. I have to clear these 3 trainers. Oh, this is worrisome. Second trainer should be doable with just cargo shorts. Should have restored PP on cycling before doing this. Absol is frail, so yeah, that's a 2-shot. Wait, it has pressure. I almost forgot. In fact, no, I didn't even almost forget. I did forget. I've got 1 use of Draining Kiss right now. For some reason, I just assumed that it would have Super Luck. Generally just a better move on Absol in this, or a better ability on Absol in this generation. Okay, we should be able to take any one of anything that this thing throws at us, so I'm going to use Thunder Wave. they're cycling. You got this, good. My damage gauging was still correct. Now we bring in lounge shorts. And it got paralyzed. That's helpful. If we took a lot of damage on that switch in, we were going to have to... Oh, we had no counterplay now that I think about it, because this thing probably has... Hang in there, lounge shorts. You got a lot of special defense. Should knock it out, and we will stay alive. Oh, I am risking the entire run on so many of these battles. Okay, so the positive here is that the upcoming team should be totally manageable for just cargo shorts. I will equip... Hang on. No, I'm going to stick with this. I was thinking about equipping... Fiery MZ for the lead, but we can work around the lead in a number of ways. Only thing is... Swim is close to evolving, or Swim is close to over-leveling, but I don't think it should be an issue because I don't think we need swim shorts for the team after that. For a second there, I thought I was going to get past that person without battling them. Scout moves. Okay, it's going for retaliate. Any chance we could get a friendly burn on this? Okay, it used roar. That's about the only thing that it can do that was going to be a problem. Let's actually go for circle throw. Oh, he survived. I didn't really expect to. Okay, that brought in Klefki. This thing should go for play rough because it definitely sees the kill, which is basically a free switch in for cargo shorts. So at the moment I don't have leftovers recovery. I'm going to do my best to stall out that effect. And I got lucky enough to dodge a play rough, so that's nice. And we'll stall out one more turn of that of Magic Room with Protect. Wait, Protect bypasses, or Roar bypasses Protect? Since when? I'm going to use Thunder Wave in the hopes that it goes for Roar again. So if I can get it to bring Torkoal back out itself... that would be the ideal. In the meantime, I'll just set up spikes. Okay, that's 3 out of 3 layers of spikes. Torkoal? Dang it, not cargo shorts. You know what, we have Checkered on the team in case someone needs to go down, and the safest play is to risk it here. Because we really want the safes, well, not even to risk it, like, just don't let it happen. The safest play involves getting cargo shorts a free switch in. No. Heat move is kind of a garbage move. Checkered shorts, thank you for your service. You just got cargo shorts in safely. How is it that none of these lava plumes have burned? Like, we've actually used like 8 of them in this area and not one has burned. The odds on that are so long. Oh, I didn't mean to go for the double protect. Why do I keep... Why do I keep clicking protect? I'm just button mashing because it's taking so long. Anyway, this thing is out of attacking moves. It only had Leaf Storm. Okay, so that last guy, I actually really want to plan specifically for, and also our team needs a heal. So we're going to fly out. Checkered Shorts, thank you for your service. Okay, let's take a second here. So, part of the trouble is that we definitely can't use Cycling Shorts because one more battle in Cycling Shorts is gonna overlevel. And that would be an issue for our plan going into this. On the other hand, we can probably get away with using Pajama Shorts. Hang on. Okay, I was looking at the wrong section. I was looking at Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, not Sun and Moon. I don't know how I managed to do that because I was definitely looking at the correct Veteran Heather. Okay, Veteran Eric, Granbull, Cloyster, Golem, and Gengar in the back. Now, Gengar should actually be the easiest of those because we have Lounge Shorts here. Cloyster is definitely the one that frightens me the most. So there's a pretty good chance that it has Skill Link as its ability. Not that any of these are bothering to specify. And that makes Spike Cannon a 100 base power normal type move. Oh, I just realized I am not sharing the screen that I'm looking at. So, this is the guy that we have to deal with. Now, I would say that we could get set up against... There's nothing on this team that we can set up against. Like, literally, absolutely nothing. Granbull has Roar, so we can't set up on it. Cloyster has Spikes and a lot of offense. Not as much offense as I would have worried about because it is stuck with Aurora Beam rather than Icicle Spear. Golem is probably just going to explode. Like, no joke, when it comes to Golem, our best bet is to take along something that is okay to go down. In this case, yeah, Chino Shorts, I am very sorry about this, but we need a ground type to be what we send in against this thing. Because there is a chance that it doesn't just explode. Now, there is definitely a positive here. I am pretty sure we can stall out. Oh no, Bermuda is too high level. I was going to say we could use Bermuda to stall out that Cloyster, but No, that won't work. Okay. I think hiking might be the play here. Cloyster can't really do that much to it. Just stab Aurora Beam. And we can fire off Toxic. So here's how I see this battle going. We lead with Cargo Shorts to Sludge Bomb down the Granbull. We may have to switch back in a couple of times, but Cargo Shorts definitely has the bulk to win this battle. Against Cloyster. Well, okay, Cargo Shorts being out when Granbull goes down should bring in Golem, because it knows a Rock-type move. Or Gengar, because it probably has about the strongest move into Cargo Shorts. Just with Shadow Ball. But it shouldn't be Cloyster right off the bat, because it has nothing that really threatens Cargo Shorts. So at that point, depending on who comes in, we either switch to Kamala, Lounge Shorts for Gengar, or Chino Shorts for Golem. Either way, we should be able to handle him. And if Golem doesn't go down to just Chino Shorts, we have Swim Shorts in the back. And we've got Energy Ball on Pajama Shorts. Both of them should have the power to take it out as long as Sturdy is broken. Whenever Cloyster comes out, we'll bring in Hiking, who will have Toxic. Where is Toxic? Use that to replace Reflect. And actually... Oh. We also have Dazzling Gleam. It should do for, like, not great damage, but it won't be nothing. We won't have to rely solely on Toxic to kill the Cloyster. So... that team set up reasonably well. Oh, hold up. Let's get a leftovers on Hiking. But let's also get Gracian Z on Pajama. Swim Shorts, on the other hand, we're actually going back to leftovers. And we are going to bump Hiking and Chino up to level. Oh, you know, there is one more thing we can do to maximize our chances here. Which is... ah, jeez. Moving the... Violet onto Chino Shorts. And luckily, I think this flying point takes us back to the middle of the canyon. I could be completely wrong. It did. I was. Okay. We can just walk past that guy. Through there, hop off there. I'm pretty sure I'm still repelling. Yep. I am still repelling. Oh, sorry, I forget things. Oh, wrong one. Okay, now for kind of the tricky part. Ah, no, that's not good. Alright, we're going into swim shorts, who should hopefully be able to clear through this guy. Well, not through his whole team, because he has a Magna Zone in the back, but... why do I never get burned? Why do I never manage to cause burns? Gotta check the summary. Okay, I need to try and hammer my way through this thing with just Dazzling Gleam. Hooray. Its move choice does seem somewhat random, which is helpful. I'm going to set up Stealth Rock under the assumption that the Magna Zone in the back has Sturdy. Okay, we brought this thing down. It has flash cannon. Luckily, Chino should be able to deal with that alright. And flash cannon is the only thing it has for us. So thanks to a Violite, we're doing fine. An Earthquake should hopefully finish it off. Really? It's okay, it doesn't have any physical moves to take advantage of that Screech. I knew that was going to be a tricky one to try to get past, to be fair. I have to go. I think I was going to get trapped there by him. Like, I think he was going to spot me when he turned left. The wild thing is, not only do I have to do all of that, it may actually be worth going back to clear that guy out, because I'm going to have to pass him again on my way to the trial. Okay, but for now, I should be fine. We'll try to sneak past. It won't work. Alright, veteran Eric. It's time for you to see what a team of shorties can do. Oh, wow. Okay, it was a crit. I was not expecting a one-shot there. Okay, so Cargo Shorts is now over-leveled. Luckily, we can still use him this battle. And it brought out Golem. So now we switch to Chino. On presumably a Rock Blast, but it could be Discharge or Explosion. Oh, Stealth Rock. That could get annoying, but I don't think we have a very aggressive switching strategy for the remainder. Now I am going to use Protect on the hopes that he explodes into it. Okay, so there's the explosion. We're probably going to die. There's a chance. We have a Violite. No, we died. Chino, I'm sorry, but you were the only one who could have handled that fight anyway. Like, it was you or Doug or Diglett. either way, it was going to go pretty poorly. I am going to send in pajama shorts, actually. I have reasons, and the reason was that I don't think that really indicates either of his Pokemon that he's going to choose. Now, Z-Power, Bloom Doom, Cloyster is pretty frail on the special side, so this should be a one-shot. Like, this shouldn't even be an issue. It's super effective. It's a super effective Z move onto its weaker stat from a fully trained special attacker. Yeah. Okay, we have just a little more time. Now, presumably, it is going for Shadow Ball here. That is the strongest option into me by far. So it should be safe to switch into Pajama without taking any damage. But even if it goes for Payback or Dark Pulse, we should have plenty of health to take it. Okay. And now we can Sucker Punch it down. We can't even get flinched to death with Dark Pulse because we have priority. Okay, one more thing, because I don't want to take risks on the way back. We're going to put Pajama up front. And we're just going to deal with this guy directly. He has a Pangoro. We have Dazzling Gleam. There is no question here. And now we fly back to use the PC and put our team together for one more match of the night. And like so many others, Chino Shorts, unfortunately, has to go into the box. Now, let's talk about our team for this match. We want Pajama Shorts, we want Cycling Shorts, we want Suspender Shorts, and then we'll take Wrap Shorts, Slip Shorts, and Short Shorts. Where are you? We do have to fiddle with their items in some cases, and we do have to do some leveling. start with the leveling. Oh. And it may seem strange that we're starting by leveling Wrap Shorts, but it's just because Wrap Shorts is currently carrying the Everstone, and we're going to want to bounce that around to a couple of locations. Wait. I just realized we don't need to put that on Suspender Shorts. Suspender Shorts will never try to evolve. Could teach you dig, but we won't. Not much to comment on during this portion. I am just hanging on to whatever moves I think might wind up being vaguely useful on Slip Shorts. You know what? That's cheeky, but it might just work. And that could actually come up as well. Okay, so each of these guys does have an actual reason for being on the team. Slip Shorts is here to hopefully set up Lucky Chant. Cycling and Suspender Shorts are here for speed control. Suspender Shorts needs the Eviolite. Wrap Shorts is here for Wrap Shorts is here for pivoting and sacrifice purposes. Potentially even being able to be used twice, since it has a chance to... It has a very small chance to survive a hit. And Short Shorts is here for... Did I already say Short Shorts is here for chip damage? Okay, cycling... Oh. Your held item is currently in the box. Wide lens. There you go. I'm really worried about this run snowballing. Because the more battles we do, the more clear it becomes just how important Zipper was to our team structure, and how much trouble we're in by not having her. Or him, I can't remember. Okay, I forgot to put Max Repel back on. Hi Lily, are you going to tag along to the totem fight? Honestly, I feel a bit better that we have dealt with a couple of spinners along the path, but still those couple of battles that weren't necessarily required, especially against that scientist, really put me on edge. And the number of sacrifices we've needed to make to have safe matches is chipping away at our resources gradually, to the point where a couple more obstacles could actually cause pretty major problems. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the trial itself. So, I enter the trial site. I'll be attacked by a wild Jangmo-O and Hakoma-O. And then when I attempt to take the Z Crystal, I will be attacked by Totem Pokémon. Okay, that's all I needed to know. And we are going to push through the remainder of this. And I just realized that I forgot to double check items. Okay, Violite, Citrus Berry, nothing. So all we need to make sure is that we have Fairy MC. Oh, and there is the Dragon Claw TM. Oh, is that an item? Okay, fine. I'll slow it down to pick up the item. There's really no risk here, so I'm just zipping through this, because This has been a long stream with not much happening. Okay. Suspender Shorts. You need Thunderwave in your moveset. In fact, I think a couple of you might need Thunderwave in your moveset. I have not prepared as well as I thought I had. Okay. Okay. So it turns out it's 90% accuracy, not 95. That should still be fine. The only big issue is that means the Klefki still has a chance to miss even with wide lens, because that only brings it up to 99% accuracy. Right, I'm going to double check everyone's movesets. So we have Thunderwave. We have Thunderwave and Draining Kiss. We have Dazzling Gleam and Farium Z. We have this Pokemon. We have nothing that we can do with its moveset. We have Lucky Chant and Draining Kiss. Heck, if we need to, we could also use Soak. We have Me First, Tailwind, and Acrobatics. All good options depending on how I'm feeling in the moment. We try to take the Z Crystal. Except I'm going to double check the team one more time. Okay. Sorry, I'm paranoid at the moment. Yes, very fancy cinematic. Now, we're guaranteed to survive any one move. We just need to hit our Thunder Wave. There we go. Okay, you've done your job. Wrap Shorts. You ready? How are we the fastest thing out here? Oh, right, that thing is paralyzed. I almost forgot. Oh, please hit me hard. Wrap Shorts, you did good. Okay, rather than take risks, okay, that should be it. It didn't use Protect. Now that thing might actually outspeed us after this turn, but even so, +1 Sky Uppercut won't be enough to really threaten us. We're through one more challenge. Grassy terrain. I'll use it to replace Energy Ball for the moment, but that'll probably get replaced down the line. I just like hanging on to the moves that have a chance of not being around long term. And just like that, we have cleared one more trial. And that's actually where we're going to wrap it up. We could go through, but I have a feeling the cutscenes and stuff in the next section are going to take a while. I don't really feel like sitting around while they take a while, so we're just gonna save and call it there. I realize this wasn't the most exciting stream for the first about 2/3 of it, but thanks everyone for hanging out. We had to do that planning, and as unfortunate as it is, I don't know that it's going to slow down. Because I don't know exactly what comes next, if it's story stuff or if we go straight to the Pokemon League at this point. But either way, I gotta plan some stuff, so some of that is almost inevitably going to be on stream. I'll do my best to work as much out as I can in the meantime, but there's a lot to work out. I don't want to fail at this point because we're so freaking close. So, positives. Losing Zipper has made the run a lot more exciting because there's a lot more risk. Negatives. Losing Zipper is probably going to cause me heart problems because there's a lot more risk. If we lose this run, I'm not restarting again. We've made it far enough that I don't think it's worth it, so thanks everyone for hanging out, and for chatting, and for lurking as you did. I appreciate all y'all, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks.